Welcome to today's video. I'm the Hooded Lid, and today I'm bringing to you SUQQU. I have been really wanting to do SUQQU for a while. The first time I've ever heard of SUQQU was from Lisa Eldridge, who used several of her brushes very, very consistently. And I became aware that I believe it's available in Australia, it's available in the UK, and maybe other areas in the EU. But it's not available in the United States, and the shipping from Selfridges is expensive. But I found when I was getting that Huda palette, which I will be doing a video on, that Cult Beauty carries SUQQU, so I bit the bullet. In the past several months, I've seen both Michelle Wong and Alicia at Kinky Sweat do reviews for SUQQU, and I have to say I was very compelled, especially by Alicia's videos. But the products seem to change quite quickly. So there was a blush palette, and now there's another blush palette. The one that they had at Cult Beauty is this one, and this is just called Blush Palette 101. And I also got a lipstick. This is called the Lip Fog. So we're going to do that in a minute. Let's first do a couple of swatches on this. So this is 4 blushes and 2 highlighters. Let's swatch the highlighters first, the top and the bottom. Now this is interesting because to me this has a little bit of gray in it. It's like a taupey color. I think it would be great on the eyes, but maybe not so much on the face. I'll read to you later what the site has to say about these, but I'm losing my son, so I want to swatch them and get them on the face as soon as possible. And that is really, really pretty. I'm going to take off my watch. So this one seems like it's a bit of a raspberry color, and this one is almost between a rose, a coral. It's like a rose coral. And this one and this one. These were the ones I was kind of concerned about, especially this one. I'm afraid that's going to look really rusty on me, but this has the potential to be a nice wintry mauvey color. Let's try doing this one up here, so it's almost like a contour. I'm taking my Wayne Goss. I will say that the shipping from Cult Beauty took a long, long time. Today is, I don't know, the 30th of the month, and I ordered these on the 17th. Wow. Okay. Let me clean this brush off. This blends in like a dream. So I'm wearing my Makeup Forever, and then I powdered very nicely with my new Surat blush brush. No, I mean powder brush, which is just beautiful, and the By Terry. And yeah, she pigmented. So this might not be a look that I would personally wear, a little much for me. And by the way, if you want to know my skin tone, I have some foundation matches listed below. So it's a little much, but that's what it looks like on this skin tone. And now I'm going to go in with this kind of raspberry color. These are so smooth. I'm really impressed. There's no skipping, no nothing. And I'm just going to do this kind of at the cheek, so kind of high up on the cheekbone and pull down. That's really pretty. Actually, these work together, I think, really nicely. I just probably put a little too much of this darker color on. I'd almost want to maybe use that darker color as a contour and bring it up. I'm going to do that. Bring it up just a little bit. See how pigmented that is? Really nice. I'm going to add a little bit more of that kind of raspberry color. You really even don't need blending with this. So pretty. Keeping with this top row, even though it looks like it's a bottom row from here, I'm going to go in with this highlighter. Look how pretty that is. Okay. That could use some blending as well. I usually don't like a pink highlighter, but look how intense that is. I'm going to do the eyes as well. I'm going to just kind of put this around the crease area. That is lovely. I'm going to go in with the highlighter right here. And then the raspberry, I'm going to, let's call this the cheek of the eye, but just a little. Okay, this side of the face is done, and I do feel like I really overdid it over there. But that's okay. It's about giving you an idea of how these work and what the colors are. So let's do the bottom row. The row that scares me. Now, I am guessing I could mix these two colors together and this row would be far less scary to me. But we're just here to see what these look like. This is how much it's picking up. Because I'm a little afraid of this, I'm going to take some off of my hand. Gosh, something smells so good in here. I'm like, what is it? Is it me? I'm not wearing perfume, so I can't imagine what it would be. I have 3 diffusers in here, and I wonder if they're all just kind of blending together to make a joyful thing. Yeah, to me this is a little bit orangey, but it's not bad. It's certainly not as dark as this one. And then I'm going to go in with this one, and same thing, kind of high up on the cheek. And mind you, I think I went in a little less with this one than I did on this one. I kind of wanted to avoid looking clowny, but that's okay. I'll go in with a beauty blender and tone both of these down so you can get an idea of what that color really is. That's not bad at all. I was really kind of afraid of that color. The highlighter does scare me because this looks like taupe. I feel this one is quite a bit more shiny, and it's possible I put on less of this one, but not that much less. Oh, let's do the eyes. So again, I'm going to go in with this color. So far, you guys, I am impressed. They're pigmented, really pigmented, but smooth. They don't skip, they don't bunch up. Now the highlighter. I might prefer this highlighter on the eye. It's a really nice taupe. And the lighter color blush. I like. And I'm going to take a little bit of by Terry powder and just work this a little bit. Wow. Just to calm this one down. There you have it. That's what the colors are like. The formulas are really beautiful, and I can see how you could mix both of these blushes, or both of these blushes, and maybe even both of these. Let's see what these look like layered on top of each other. that's not bad at all. So if this is a little too pink for you, you could put in that taupey kind of color and tone that down. All in all, I think I'm going to be using this a lot. Now, let's talk about the lip. The lip is more frustrating. And where is it? I'm so blind. Yes. The lip is a little bit of a different story. And I am going to have to talk about Cult a little bit. Cult only had 3 shades available, and there were no swatches. When you hit the little dot, you know, those little dots, you can't really tell what's going on. All you see is this. That's it. And the only indication of the color is right here. And I feel convinced that color 1 and color 2, which is what I have, uses the same swatch. Then I went on the Selfridges site, and on the Selfridges site, this bottle does change, but still this is not enough information to determine what color you're getting. And Selfridges does have one of those swatches that are just a swipe swatch, which I generally appreciate those. It still didn't look what this looks like. There is no description of the color on either site. So it's a tough one. And again, I'll talk about the products and what they have to say in a minute. I just want to get these on before we totally lose the light. I have put on the teeniest bit of my Fenty Balm, and most of it is gone. So this is number 2 in the Fog. This is so easy and so comfortable. Now my lips are uneven, so I'll try to work that out a little bit. One swipe. So this formula is one of those moussey mattes. For instance, Charlotte Tilbury has one like that. Revlon has one. They actually, I think they came out with it first. Giorgio Armani has one, and Burberry has one. And I have a couple of colors in all of those because I love this kind of formula. It is so cushy and comfortable. But this formula does feel somewhat different. Like the Charlotte Tilbury's gets weird. It gets like it gets clumpy, and you kind of have to really go in hard with your lips to smooth out the clumps. The Burberry I like, but it feels thicker than this one. So it's more cushy. Not that this isn't cushy. This is cushy, but it's like a thin cush, but it's still opaque. I think the color is pretty. It's just, you know, Alicia had gotten a color, I can't remember what color it was. It might have been 3 or 4, and it was so interesting, and I really wanted to get that. But I don't know, I think maybe her video made it sell out. But this is super, super comfortable, and I would love to get a couple of more shades in this. So there it is. Half the face is one, half the face is the other. The lip is not, the color itself isn't all that interesting, and I really don't know what to call it, honestly. But it looks so nice on the lips. It's just, it looks so nice, and it's so comfortable. It's supposed to be a matte, but it doesn't look like a matte to me. It looks like a cream. Now, I'm going to pick up my computer and read some stuff. I'm back. All right, about the palette. I'm reading from my computer. The ultimate one-stop palette for a glowing complexion, SUQQU's limited edition Powder Blush Compact unites 4 blush pans and 2 gorgeous highlighters to instantly add vibrance to your complexion. I think so. These beautiful pressed pans are infused with a quartet. Maybe I should put on my glasses. I think I have concealer in my eyes, and my glasses are filthy. A quartet of natural moisturizing oils, think almond, rosehip, hazelnut, and grapeseed, to deliver a seamless second skin finish that lasts all day. I tell you what, seamless and second skin finish absolutely lasts all day? I'm not so sure. As for the shades, it features 4 highly pigmented blushes in Sand Rose. I'm going to hold this up. I'm not sure which one would be Sand Rose. berry pink, I do think that's the center, orange brown, and coral pink. So I'm thinking that one's orange brown, this one is coral pink, above the berry pink, and sand rose is the one in the corner. That's my guess. As well as two highlighters, Shell Pearl and Beige Pearl. Designed to suit a variety of skin tones, these impressive powders go on luxuriously smooth for a refined, luminous finish. I'm going to agree with that. Description: a unique twist on a classic liquid lipstick finish, this Comfort Lip Fluid Fog from SUQQU boasts comfortable wear and dramatic payoff that is likened to a soft, foggy finish. The formula behind this soft focus effect is impressively hydrating. Yes. It's made with viscosity oil, okay, for a hit of hydration, and encourages a smooth and even finish. Absolutely, just really so stunning. The oil settles into an undetectable film that helps the bold color last comfortably all day plus. It also helps to prevent ever-dreaded creasing. Available in 7 bewitching tones. Get ready to fall for this soft matte formula. I have felt. I feel, and it doesn't hurt. I mean, it kind of hurts because it's hard to get in the United States. And it kind of hurts because there's hardly any shades available because it's kind of sold out. But so darn comfortable. I cannot tell you. It just went on so easily. It's so smooth. It's not like, oh, it's lighter over there, there's a bald spot over there. It doesn't have that clumpy thing. It's possible the reason there's a little shine is because I did have a little of that balm on. So I'm going to put on just a little more. You guys, I'm so impressed. I really, really am. To me, this is like a rosebud color. I don't understand why they don't have descriptions for the color. I wouldn't say it's a full, it's not really a matte, but I really like it. Hey you guys, I just took a little bit of foundation on a beauty blender and went over it a little bit to kind of help out. And you know, I've changed and I don't have any lights on. And sometimes, I mean, I love the look when there's not a lot of lights on. I just think this is, what I'm seeing on the monitor is so much prettier than having the lights on. But yeah, I know it's not really the thing on YouTube, so I'm trying to be a little more professional. But this is the side with the raspberry, and this is the side with the more orangey kind of colors. And even though orange scares me so much, I think this is really pretty on my skin. And that's saying something, because lately I've been even putting on that Dior limited edition, which is clearly pink. And I put this on and I think, it looks orange to me. What's going on here? And I don't know. It's really, really pretty. And of course, I did the eyes with these colors as well. And there we have it. And the lip, of course. I'm really super delighted to own this. Blushes aren't really that impressive. You know, for me, blushes are more about the color. Does it do something for me? But formulation-wise, this is really, really special. It's up there with the swatches. And soon there'll be a video on some things I got during the sale, the Cyber Monday sales on swatches. But yeah, this is going to stay out here. And this is the one that has the beigeier highlight, and it's doable. But again, I did go over Beauty Blender, took some foundation, rolled this in, and patted this down so everything's a little bit less. But it's okay by me. All right, now the outro. So there you go, you guys. This is my introduction to SUQQU, and I am really impressed with this palette. I've kind of been dying to get some more cheap products. I feel like I've been doing a lot of eyes, and I've been doing a lot of foundation. And I always love a new lip product that is so different. It's not like we've never seen this kind of formula before. It's just I've never seen one that looks like this on the lips and that feels like this on the lips. And yeah, good luck getting it. Good luck getting it. And my friends, that is today's video with a focus on SUQQU. And I'm really, 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 really impressed. And if you've been around, you know that I'm very forthright and I'm very nitpicky. And there's nothing really to nitpick about this. These colors that I was afraid of, I think look great. This I went ham with, no doubt. But yeah, there you go. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you come again. And I want to thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.